So by the time I'm recording this video, it's 3 a.m. in the night. I wouldn't say I had done nothing all day. I've done something. I was coding for about solid like 2-3 hours. I haven't really done much coding. It was just like research, but it's not enough to stay awake at this time of the fucking day, right? But I guess it is what it is. Anyways, topic of the video is not philosophical like the other videos I made. Rather, this is about just like a life review, just something I wanted to talk about when I just want to get out of my chest that I think myself and other people resonate with, and it's the tragedy or paradox, I don't know how you want to say it, of being young, ambitious, but lazy, right? I know it's not a good thing to call yourself lazy, because the more you say it, the more you end up believing it, and the more you end up happening, in a way. But it's a thing that I've been dealing with for a long time. It's like I'm kind of fed up with it, in a way, right? I'm a guy who, in a way, I'm a big thinker, of where I could possibly be, of what I'm capable of. I'm capable of a lot, and I show that, I've done a lot of stuff in my life that I never believed I was able to do it at the very start, but then I put my head down and end up doing it, and that kind of applies for everybody. I mean, the more you believe you can do something, you end up doing it, in a way. But obviously I haven't done this shit like throughout my whole life, I mean, otherwise we wouldn't be making this video right now. But yeah, if you think of this problem, in a way, if you want to call it a problem, in a third, more generally, more broadly, in a third person perspective, just think about more people out there, right? They could have been, great in a way, in a certain field, whether it's sports, certain subjects, just any field that you could possibly think of, The more people that were ambitious with it had the potential, in a way, to work for something, but they never end up doing it, I'm saying potential with this sign stuff because I don't know, I never really had any, how can I say this right? The people that say they have potential for something, but they don't end up feeding up to the potential they have. You cannot really call it potential if you're not really doing anything with it, Because I mean, anyone can have potential with anything if you really think about it. You just gotta put the effort into it, right? So yeah, and I assume a lot of people that click in this video can also resonate with this shit, where you're capable for more, but yet you cap yourself for less. You put yourself in a position where you can do more, but yet you're not doing enough, right? And I don't know, just not as a little insight for my situation and stuff, right? I'm 18. I'm doing I think it's my last year. I think I have one more year of, I don't think secondary school, but it's I don't know how you want to call it, in how it's called in American terms, but I have one more year before I get into uni and stuff. How you can say it? So I picked computer science as one of my main subjects, and I think it was my main subject. And every time that I put my head down and then started doing well and worked, supervised, did a lot of stuff with it, just maybe projects that we have to do, just for the love of the game and stuff. I always felt that was a subject for me, right? I was always interested into it. I had a genuine interest towards computer science. You know, I mean, obviously with the way it is now, if you want to go online and make your research, you know, not a lot of people finding jobs with computer science, but still, I just have some hope that things won't get bad, you know. But still, like I was back to what I was saying, I've been on and off for computer science in a way because I really wanted to be that one student who knew more than he should have, you know, in a way. Like I always wanted to program and stuff, you know. I actually do that stuff every time. I mainly program with like C++ and Python. I'm more capable with Python than with C++ because I started with Python first. All that stuff, right? And it's like I've been on and off with it in a way where I'll code and be completely focused on it for about 3 months, hop off of it for 2 months because I don't know, I'll decide that maybe playing games is a way better thing to just coding and investing in what you want to do in the future and whatever, you know. And then once I get back into it, it feels like everything just evaporated out of my brain, you know, like I don't know anything anymore, you know. And it's like, bro, you know, because the reason why I want to do this in the first place is, you know, in a few years I see myself working for a big company, you know. It could be Facebook, I don't know, Meta, Amazon, whatever it is, could be anyone, any of the big ones, Apple, any, right? Gain some experience on what they do, and then eventually, maybe start my own thing, right? A little side hustle that can eventually become the main source of income, you know. And I know that steps that do now, steps that do the younger I am will be, you know, beneficial for the future, you know. And then any wrong decisions that I do now will backfire in the long run. I always been against the whole advice of you should enjoy your teenage years as much as you should, you know, as much as you can, whatever. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. In fact, I think you should, but up to a certain degree, right? You know, don't. If you want to be average, I guess, then I guess you should do what the rest of people are doing. You know, I mean, if everyone is doing the same thing, then I guess everyone will be the same thing once they get older. You know, you gotta find a way to be different in a way. You gotta find a way to be different. Unique for yourself, you know. Just set yourself in a way where you're not gonna be like the rest, because you really know what the rest is set for, you know. But yeah, if you're resonant for this video, you know, if you click in this video, the only thing you can get out, the only one thing you should get out of it is, if you know you have the potential and the right mind to do something, just go ahead and do it. No, don't even think about it twice, you know. It's better to just have long, you know, suffer now, you know, than suffer later. That's about